What's good, my people? We are so back, bro. Indeed, we are, man. Indeed, we are. Say a happy Makoto Death Day? Oh, that's crazy. That's insane. Can I get a reply? Biggest fan here? You got what you wanted. I'm buying P3R for me. Hey, that's a W gift to yourself, bro. Not gonna lie, I woke up late, bro. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of waking up right now. But yeah, hopefully everyone's doing alright. Um, Hang on. Biggest fan, not even subbed. That is crazy. That is crazy, actually. That is insane. I guess you guys weren't lying about it being Makoto Day. I open up Twitter and I immediately see artwork of this guy. Says that look nice. What's good, Zero? What's good, Sadio Pan? Yo, Ali, my actual someone who could actually say that they're my biggest fan. I appreciate the 3 months, man. See, that's someone who could actually potentially say that. Appreciate that, man. W's in the chat. I'm broke. Hey, it be like that, man. That was Ultra Cell. Oh, what the sub alert, bro? I will admit, it looked good. Ultra Cell does look cool. Is he out in the game already, or not yet? He should be out, right? Yeah, it's the 5th, ain't it? Top one already. I feel like he should be. He should be top one. Stream tomorrow and I'll be your biggest fan, I promise. W's. W's. Zero, last night I dreamt you were streaming. You got gifted 50 subs. Just had to say it. Yeah, let's see if your dream becomes a reality, man. Beast Gohan shaking in his boots. Was Beast still top one before today? Oh yeah, he's out, right? Yeah, he's definitely out. It's funny because I swear Goresh doesn't even wear that headset. Like, I swear he doesn't even wear that. Okay, that jump scared me because I looked away. Yo, Ali, appreciate the gifts up to Canvas. Ah, bro. W mans, W mans, W man, W community man. What the hell? He said he was gonna sub tomorrow anyway, and you did that. That's W's. W calm, W calm. Ali might be the original GOAT. He might be. He might be. See, Ali's too nice. Hey, both Ali's are W's in the chat, bro. I got a gift tomorrow then. Love to see it, man. Love to see it. Sonic 4 OST next month, please, Zero. I'm starving. We'll try. We'll try. Because, I mean, I don't really need to explain myself. Right now, obviously, you're not going to get one because I'm not listening to music. But when, it's Ramadan. Yeah, he knows. He knows. That's why he said next month. What's it? When Ramadan's over, I'm going to try. We'll try. I am indeed goated. Valid. If I could throw. Okay, relax, bro. Kishore, bro, you already know what month it is, bro. Can't be doing that. Relax. How's Ramadan going for you? It's going calm. It's very easy. It's very easy this year. In fact, I'm literally gonna break my fast in like an hour and 40, hour and 50. So it's easy. I got that. I'm your biggest fan to get a real biggest fan with one of the most sub Spanish YouTubers like 10 years ago. I encountered that YouTuber, said that to immediately get another guy with that YouTuber's merch. And the guy told me he's a bigger fan than you. I got cooked. That sounds crazy. That sounds tough. Is Ramadan good? Nah, it is genuinely like, yeah. Bro, the kids of today won't even know how difficult it used to be though. Hey, Mavs with the 70 stream streak. Actually, I'm Zero's biggest fan. He do have a sub badge and he is on a 70 streak. I ain't gonna lie, chat. Do I just go live like at like 2 a.m. one day and just like quickly end it before you can get in here just to mess up the streak? Do I do that? I might do that, you know. I don't know. I feel like he'd crash out. Like, I feel like he'd crash out. Like, that would be mad. I would feel bad though. I'd feel bad. I would definitely feel bad about it. But you know, he a nice fan. He deserve it. Fair. Ooh, nice fans. Yeah, that's true. Actually, the more I think about that, the more it makes sense. End stream quickly and blame it on OBS. Yo, chat. I have a feeling the OBS isn't gonna be very nice to us right now. Thoughts? I'm just scrolling through Twitter right now. And I'm excited, man. I haven't played this game in so long. Already happened before during a Legends Festival. Did it? Huh. On Blanked Soul, OBS will be nice. We'll see. We are going to see. Now, real quick. Oh, by the way, forgot to mention, the OST reaction is coming out today, bro. So, good for you. Finally, that video is dropping. It's dropping today. So, yeah, man. Also, you know what I mean? The reason we're doing this today is because, as you guys can see, I managed to put all of Arena on here. I haven't applied the thumbnail on here yet, but like, you know, ignore that. I'll do that later. All of Persona 4 Arena is caught up on here. All of Persona 3 Reload is here. I just need to get the one dancing VOD, all of Persona 4 Golden, and that's it. Oh, and episode Aegis. So those three, once I get those three, the VOD channel will be completely caught up. Well, obviously today I gotta add a new one, but like, you know. But yeah, man, that's the situation. You know what I mean? And yeah. How you doing today, Zero? I'm doing good, man. Thank you for asking. Hopefully you're doing the same, if not better. I can't lie, the weather is actually really nice in the UK right now as well. So I just feel good too. But yeah, man. Those thumbnails are sick. I appreciate that, man. They're very simple and clean. I can't lie, my favorite part of them is just the logo placement and the ink brush, like in the top left and bottom left and top right. Those are my two favorite parts about it. Why is everyone saying simple and clean? What's wrong with that? Say that again. Why? KH mentioned. What's KH? Do you want to walk away? I don't know what's going on, bro. Kingdom. Oh, Kingdom Hearts. Wait, is that like a line from the game or something? Or like a lyric? You activated the hive mind? Clearly. Bro, the internet's crazy, bro. You can say like one random phrase and then people are gonna attach it to something else. It's the first game's theme song. What, simple and clean? Well, alright then. Did not know that. I can't lie, Kingdom Hearts is one of them franchises, yeah, where I'm like, I don't know what that's meant to be about at all. No clue. Like, it's so weird to the point where it's like, I don't even know if I would ever try and like get into that. I don't know. I feel like the answer is no, but you know. I shouldn't say that though, because maybe. I don't know. And before I end up playing it. And you being a Dragon Ball fan and a FIFA fan, you're cooked. How many hours do I even go on FIFA? 41. Well, on this one. Spark is 0 what I got. 193. Okay. Chat, we need to convince them to play Kingdom Hearts. How much is that? Oh yeah, how many people have played Monster Hunter? Because I know that that's going crazy. 41 on just 25? Bro, I play clubs. I don't play the game by myself. I'll be real, I don't even know what I'm looking for. Are they even on here? You go buy all 13 games? Out of your mind. All I see is number 3. And whoever this is. I'm sorry, what does that say? 1.5 plus 2.5. How could you have a 1.5 game? Where's the rest of it? What? How does that make sense? How can you have half a game? What? HD 2.8 final chapter prologue. You can't be serious. What are these name titles, bro? How can you have 2.8 of a game? What? What are you talking about? I don't even know what I just read. Does that convince him to play Red Dead? Chat, would you guys want a Red Dead playthrough? It's not half a game, it's where it lands on the timeline. How am I supposed to know that? Wait, so... Oh, so what, does 1.5 mean it goes in between, like it's after 1 but before 2? Is that what that means? Is that what that means? Let's see. I don't know, man. Kingdom Hearts is a little bit too random for me, bro. Like, all I see is like anime characters alongside like Goofy and Daffy. I don't really understand at all, but you know. Never played the real Monster Hunter, but I played the Tokiden series. I was thinking about giving Tokiden a try on my VR. I haven't yet though. It's been my favorite Monster Hunter style game. I'm still waiting for the 3rd entry to come out if it ever does. Fair enough. Well, in your case, you may as well give Monster Hunter an actual try then. I've been playing SMT Devil Survivor Overclocked. What is that? What kind of game is that? Kingdom Hearts 358-2 days. How's a regular person supposed to play that? Is my question. It's a really, really sad story. Is it now? Oh no, man, I'll be real. I don't know if Kingdom Hearts is the one, bro. I don't know. We'll see. I won't say no. Have you guys seen this?
Enough! You are all of you beneath me. I am a god, you dull creature, and I will not be bullied by
That is indeed what would happen if they fought. That is indeed what would happen if they fought. Zamasu does have puny god energy, not gonna lie. To be fair, he actually does this to Goku. That where's Broly's scar? Yeah, it's not there. It's funny because Zamasu would solo cope. Broly would definitely whoop Zamasu. I can tell you that for a fact. The issue would just be the same issue Vegito ran into, where it's like you can't kill him, so you know. Like that's the issue where you'd run into, or like Broly would run into. As a Loki main, seeing this gives you PTSD. Oh yeah, I forgot everyone plays Marvel Rivals except me. Zamasu some fodder Loki. I mean, now he is. Devil Survivor is a Shin Megami Tensei spin-off. That's an RPG. Has a peak story. If you ever play anything SMT related other than Persona, I would recommend it. Interesting. What is it on? I doubt Zamasu would lose to Broly. You guys think so? I feel like I don't know. I think so. You see the issue, yeah. Broly's definitely stronger. Like Broly would definitely whoop Zamasu, but like finishing the fight, he can't do it because he's immortal. You know. I don't know. Bro was getting a back and forth fight with VB. No, but here's the thing, right? Like, at the start, it was back and forth. But then as the fight continues, Vegito was whooping him. But then, you gotta remember, that Vegito from the Goku Black arc is probably weaker than this Broly. In fact, no, I'm probably gonna say this Broly's stronger than Vegito Blue. You know what I mean? Like, he probably is. We're talking about Vegito Blue from that, you know what I mean? From that era. Or like from that arc. Obviously, if Goku and Vegito fuse into Vegito Blue right now and go fight Broly, Vegito would win. But like, we're talking about the one from back then. Is there saying Vegito's weaker? Chat, glaze aside, like jokes aside, like I'm not I'm not delusional. You know what I mean? Power scaling super character. I could just be completely wrong. You know what I mean? I could just be completely wrong and Vegito would whoop him. I don't know. At the end of the day, when you do it with super characters, it doesn't make sense anyway. See what you did, Zero? What? We love our glorious king, Gogeta? Oh, yeah. My fault, my fault. 100% since Broly forced post-COP Goku and Vegeta to bring out Gogeta. Not even Jiren did that. Fair. I don't know. I feel like this Broly's stronger than that Vegito. I feel like that's fair. No, that's fair to say. Yeah, yeah. Because Jiren's weaker? Yeah. What about a time limit that gets less than blue? Vegeta's not lasting in a fight against Broly. If Gogeta lost it against Broly and he's got 30 minutes, why would Vegito not last against Broly who has an hour? That doesn't make sense. I hope people know, like, the whole reason that Gogeta fight lasted longer is because they learned their lesson from the Vegito thing. Like, they saw how annoyed people were that Vegito only got 7 minutes. So they made sure to give Gogeta a lot more screen time. Like, that's what they did. And I'm very glad they did that, because could you I would have been very angry. I would have been really, really angry if they did that with Gogeta too. I was like, no, you better give him more to work with, bro. That's not fair. You can't do that twice in a row. So I'm happy they learned their lesson. Gogeta had more than 30 minutes. I don't know how much he actually had, but he did have way more, which is good, I'm happy about that. Did you wait until today specifically to do this? I waited until the VOD channel was like, had all the Persona 4 Arena on it, which now it does. So, you know. Speaking of which, I may as well, again, for all the people that do this, or that I haven't subscribed to it, there you go. I'm back. Did I miss anything? Nah, we're just yapping. We're about to play soon. Everything happens for a reason. Yeah, I guess. And to be fair, I have had multiple people say that I mean, they're actually quite happy that a VOD channel exists now, because they prefer watching stuff on YouTube. So it's like, you know, that's fair. Should make that a Nightbot command. Yeah, I should actually. That's a good idea. Do like exclamation mark VOD or something like that. Yeah, I could do that. That's a good idea. You gonna watch the Margaret video after? Oh, right. So, are you the one who left that reply? Hold on. Because I do remember reading this. It was you? Okay, yeah. Yeah, hey Zero, I'm not sure if you saw my tweet from before, but I highly recommend watching these videos on Margaret's social link and boss fight before doing Elizabeth's story in P4 Arena. Watch them after is fine too. Let me see what these are. Okay, this is the max. Okay, I'm not gonna watch this. What's the second one? Oh. Oh, this is the optional boss. Yeah, we didn't do this. I don't even know how you do this. Okay, chat, which one should we watch? I'll watch one of them. But like, we'll skip a little bit, you know? Like, is there like a timestamp you can give me? Is there a timestamp you can give me or whatever? We need an exclamation mark freak command. Out of your mind. Out of your mind. It would only summon Mavs. What, it's like a Zeno button for Mavs, huh? Mavs and Rice. It's like a 50-50 on which one gets summoned to you. The boss for sure, at least. Listen to her quotes and the end dialogue. Nightmare blunt rotation. Alright. We'll skip to the end. Okay. Alright, let's see this. I'll record this actually, just in case it ends up being important.
While we were fighting, I recalled the fairy tale that girl told me once.
Before that girl left, she told me this.
A soul slumbers at the ends of the world, that of a young man who devoted himself to becoming a seal. That soul is risking itself to prevent mankind, who has lost the joy of living, from calling down ultimate destruction. She told me that she was going to save him from that fate. To tell the truth, I wondered what sort of nonsense she was speaking. But no, she was serious. She said if she couldn't do it alone, she would combine her powers with those who bonded with that soul to enact a miracle. Maybe all that she said was the truth. And that was her reason for leaving the Velvet Room.
Oh, this is dope.
She must have come to realize what I now understand. You, a human, one against me, one who rules over power. You have shown me one's potential.
Oh, that's it.
Those who search for themselves are no one as long as the search continues. It isn't emptiness, but limitless potential. It means the seeker can choose to be anything he or she wishes.
That's why she made a choice.
I had planned to bring her back by force, but I won't interfere with her anymore. Her wish seems staggering to contemplate. But fortunately, the chains of time are loose for us residents. Even if there isn't time enough in a single era and it takes her eons, she will accomplish her mission.
This boy she took such a fancy to. I'm somewhat curious as to what kind of human he must be.
Your victory was truly amazing, and I must thank you. Of all the humans I've encountered until now, you shook my soul the most.
This is really
This
cool.
is proof of my reverence. Please accept it.
This is really sick. Spiral bookmark.
With that much power and will, you can overcome any obstacle. Should you ever run up against your limits and feel you cannot overcome your boundaries, you'd be lying to yourself. Simply recall today's victory. There's no need to worry. Even if you should lose everything, your soul will not be isolated.
And if that does happen, just as she did for the other boy, I shall do for you.
This is
Well
really
then.
sick.
I will return to the Velvet Room and take up my original duties. Let us meet again.
Wait, I swear we've heard the whole like fairy tale thing, right? Wasn't that a cutscene that we've seen in Arena already? Wasn't that already a thing we did? Like, didn't we see that? Or am I tripping? Nah, that's really cool. Cause now that actually answers a question I was thinking. Cause it was like when Elizabeth said, "Oh, I'm neglecting my duties," or whatever. I was thinking like, why doesn't Margaret do anything? But it's like I guess this answers it. It's like she decided not to pursue her or whatever. Like she's gonna let her do her thing. Okay. That's interesting actually. That actually is. I'm happy you sent that to me, and I'm happy we watched that before getting into the playing the story mode or whatever. That's actually quite dope. Thank you for that. That's actually quite sick. Okay. Well then. In that case, I think we should just be ready to begin. Felt like it was important. Nah, it definitely was. Yeah, I actually really liked that. Wait, so my question, right? Was that made before or after Arena was made? Like, how was the timeline of this stuff getting like put together? So hang on, I'm just checking what time I gotta break my fast today, because I think it's like an hour and 20. So like later on I'm just gonna like leave for a few minutes. 1 hour and 19. What time would that be? 5:51. Okay. Cool. An hour and 20 minutes. Okay. Alright, cool. Well, let's just get straight to it. Man, after this, we are...
This program is brought to you by the following sponsors.
Okay. After... Wait, to cut me off. I forgot what I was going to say. Never mind. Thanks. I find it really cool how it flashes all the playable characters there. I think that's dope. Let me lower this a bit. There we go. I really like this. Oh, wait. Okay, wait. I'll mute it for me. I'm not supposed to be listening to music. I forgot. Background music is fine, but I'm not, you know. But yeah, man. Forgot about that. They should really just animate this, bro. I'm talking about, like, I feel like this story, they should make a show out of it, and I'm surprised they didn't, to be honest. But, you know, it is, I guess. There's a manga of it. Is it any good? I know that there's a manga of it, because you guys told me that before. But, you know, where's Teddy, my goat? I think he was at the start. So this is all the Ultimax story, though. Yep. So Junpei, Yukari, Ken, like none of these man were actually in the first arena story. So I assume they're gonna be in the Ultimax story. Alright. Fairs.
Persona 4 Arena Ultimax.
When are you gonna watch the P4 anime? Whenever I find the time to, I guess. Episode P4. Never mind, it was this one. It's actually this one. Okay. Well. Let's do this, I guess. Oh, that means we actually get to play as Elizabeth too. By the way, the dialogue in the OG P4 for the boss fight was different. I mentioned Elizabeth by name. Interesting. Okay. That's cool. I wonder what would make them change it then. Or maybe it's because they realized it's a little bit too heavy-handed to name her or something. Cause like really and truly, like no one in that room with Margaret like cares or like knows who Elizabeth is, so it doesn't really matter to name her by or not. So that's probably why. Because it doesn't make sense. When are you moving? Bro, unfortunately, the buyer backed out right before signing the contracts, bro. So we're back to doing house viewings. We're back to doing all of that, bro. Very annoying. Very frustrating. Bro, the housing market right now in the UK is awful. Like, it's terrible. I mean, you guys have seen how difficult it's been for me to try and move, but, you know, whatever. It is what it is. I'm not gonna get annoyed about it. It's already been a few days. I've had my time to get annoyed about it, so, you know, whatever. Since you can't listen to music during Ramadan, does that mean the OST reaction is going to be later than usual? Yeah, which is why I recorded that extra Dokkan one in advance. That way the videos can come out during the month. That way for you guys, it doesn't really matter. That's why I did that. What's good, Zero? Just go here. What's good, man? Pretty much just about to start this now. You're hearing music right now. Background music doesn't matter. It's like, it's the same as like, if I went shopping, I've used this example before. If I went shopping and I'm like shopping for clothes or something and the speaker in the store is playing music, like I'm not gonna, you know, you just ignore it. I'm not listening to it. So it's like, you know, with OST reactions, I'm going out of my way to listen to music. That's the whole point. So that's why I choose not to do them. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's the difference. When it's background music, it's like, bro, that's none of my concern. You know what I mean? That's not me putting it there. That's not me trying to listen to it. So it's like, it's just whatever. But yeah, man. What happened with housing? Bio pulled out. Speaking of OST, will we ever get another Pokemon one? So I remember you saying the last video didn't do so well. Yeah, it didn't do as well as I wanted it to. I can take a look how it did. Like, my expectations were higher than what I actually did. Let me see. Oh my, bro. Yeah, 5.7. Yeah, I would want that to be higher. I don't know. Maybe. I don't mind doing another one. It's just not, I would say don't hold your breath for it. There could be another one later down the line, but you know, I got no intentions of it right now. But yeah, man. Get straight to it. The Dokkan OST reaction is coming out today though, so you know, you guys can enjoy that finally, and it's probably the best one on the channel, so you know, you can doubly enjoy that. But yeah, let's do this, man. Elizabeth's story. I just realized reading is gonna be long, bro, because I can't drink no water. Oh well. Reading this much while fasting is gonna be annoying, but you know, whatever. I'll deal with it. I remember during the Labrys one, like towards the end, my voice was finished. Alright. Let's see if we can read this much without drinking anything, chat. Within the endless darkness are scattered countless bright lights like a nebula. But those lights are not stars. Each one is the light of life, the gleam of man's souls. This is the world inside people's hearts. A place where every human's consciousness is connected and can be traced to their origin. Every memory since the dawn of man and even those on the ladder of its evolution slumbers here. Some think of this place as a sea, and they may be correct. Depending on how deep you go, you may see this world's endless landscapes and innumerable faces. Where I stand now is one of its furthest depths, a domain that has existed far before life became sentient or even took form. Here, there is only the darkness of death and the radiance of life. I come here at times, for a very important objective. Suddenly, a patch of the darkness surges and undulates? I've heard of undulate, or whatever. The pitch black substance swells with a tar-like consistency and quickly takes the shape of a giant arm.
My, it's rather stout compared to before.
Oh wow, that's what is your name again? Episode Aegis, Erebus. Erebus? Yeah, yeah. Interesting. Okay. It's just as good and evil are products of man's heart. There is a negative force here in the Sea of Souls that tempts man to corruption and destruction. Remember when I thought that this was gonna be a dog, by the way, because of how it looked in the episode Aegis intro, and then when I actually saw it was like, that is not a dog. Though one person's malice may amount to little, there are billions of people in the world. It's actually common for monsters capable of destroying mankind to develop without anyone realizing. This is one of them. Though it was only an arm at first, it quickly develops into an enormous human-shaped torso. Even in this space where up and down are fluid, its resentment-filled roar causes the air to shake. The monster raises an enormous arm towards the heavens. Its destructive power could tear down mountains. But it suddenly stops. Something's blocking its movement. I am, to be precise. You might think I'm nowhere on the scene. In truth, even the monster may be thinking that. But I'd like to direct your attention to the fingertips at the end of this giant arm. Closer. Even closer than that. Keep going, closer, all the way to the index finger.
There. Do you see me now?
I ain't gonna lie, this is a really cool, like, display of, like, Elizabeth's power, too, because she's breaking the fourth wall. Like, she's actually talking to us. That's actually quite dope. Like, that's actually really cool. That's actually a really cool way to, like, showcase or, like, demonstrate how strong she really is. You know what I mean? That's crazy. That's actually really dope.
Have I forgotten to introduce myself? My name is Elizabeth.
That's actually really cool. I fix my gaze upon the two lights that seems to be the monster's eyes, but it twists away, trying to resist.
Do you wish to behold death that much?
I grab the monster's index finger, and in one motion, I flip its immense body and throw it into the air. How? Bro, these people are broken. Oh my gosh. The monster cries out in agony, and the area quakes again.
Oh dear. It seems it won't be easy for one of this size. I cannot damage the world of everyone's hearts, and I hesitate to make a scene in the real world either. Time for a change of scenery.
Elizabeth vs. Goku when? I'm sure people have talked about that before. There's no way they haven't. I open the elegant grimoire in my hand. A large blue magic circle forms behind the thrown monster, swallowing the gargantuan figure. I follow it in. Continual turbulent streams of light and darkness flow past the monster and myself. Eventually, I speak
We
up.
will soon reach our destination.
Another magic circle appears in an altogether different kind of black void than the one we came from. The monster is spat out there, and when it collides with the surface, a tremendous cloud of dust rises. I emerge from the magic circle second and rise into the air. On the horizon beyond the monster, I can see a deep blue sphere. Oh, moon surface? Yes, this is the moon.
Now,
What?
I promise to show you death. Your fate is in the cards.
Oh, that's cool. Wait, she's just gonna kill it? A figure appears behind me, bearing several coffins.
God of death, Thanatos. What do you think?
Oh, this is dope. The light of the stars shine off its drawn sword and gleams bewitchingly.
Was it to your liking? Well then, farewell.
Oh my gosh. It flings the sword down at the monster's head. Against its fearsome size, the sword is barely larger than a needle. But the sword's merciless sharpness pierces far beyond the blade's length. The monster's body slices apart like wet paper. Damn, so she just suplexed the Erebus and then one-shot it. With a final death cry, the monster slowly dissolves and evaporates its black mist. A deafening silence returns to the area. To break the quiet, a tune plays on my lips.
Velvet, oh velvet.
I create another magic circle in the air and step through it. I shouldn't remain long in this world without any real objective. This is not the world I belong in, after all.
My master has a large nose.
What? So do I guess. I was once a resident in the Velvet Room and served its master. The dark blue clothing I still wear is from that time. All the residents have had their roles, but they're also on a journey. We help our guests grow as people, and through the help we offer, we come to understand the ultimate question. It's the fundamental question of who are we?
Thinking back on it, I spent so many days like that for such a long time.
Speak to the people, Elizabeth. Bars on bars.
I had thought that it would be impossible to change.
But 2 years ago, I finally reached my answer. One's identity cannot be sought out, but must be forged for oneself. It's something you build, little by little. People call the freedom to do so potential, and by mastering it, people develop their unique identities. This is the understanding I came to. So it seemed to me I should believe in my own potential and wander in pursuit of my desire. It wasn't a hard conclusion to come to. That is why I abandoned my assigned role and departed on my long journey. I've set an objective for myself. To defeat the monster I fought a moment ago once and for all. Yeah, because remember, like, beating Erebus doesn't actually mean anything. Or, like, doesn't mean much. I vanquished it then, but that is only temporary.
It'll surely resurrect within the year again, and I'll go through today once more.
That monster was born from the twisted wishes arising from the lack of substance in people's lives. It slowly stagnates and seeps out. If this is life, then bring on death. Desires like that are what give it power. And that giant black arm tries to free death from its prison. It can never be left to act on its aims. But as long as people continue to wish as they do, the foul feelings will congeal and it will revive endlessly. To truly defeat the monster would be to change the very souls of the people. That cannot be done no matter how much one improves their skill in battle. I do not currently know how this goal can be attained. It may be that no one in this world knows yet. Some new and unknown miraculous power will most likely be required. That is why I wish to travel as far and wide as I can to broaden my horizons. Since I've only interacted with the guests of the room, I'm sure the scope of my knowledge is far inferior to a single human's. But there are infinite places for me to explore. I'll travel to each one and satisfy my natural curiosity. El nihilism. Okay. Well, this is cool because I was wondering why Elizabeth like left in the first place. And now I guess we finally have our answer. Where we she's trying to beat Erebus once and for all, that way Makoto can come back. Which is sad because I feel like that is like genuinely impossible. You know what I mean? So it's like, I guess it's just supposed to be like a tragic tale or whatever. You know what I mean? Which, I mean, to be fair, you guys told me that Persona 3 is filled with like a lot of you know, based on a lot of stuff and like, or like takes a lot from like Greek mythology, right? And correct me if I'm wrong, Greek mythology is filled with like a, you know, tragedy and all that stuff, right? Like most of their stories end badly. So it's like, is this just supposed to be another like interpretation of that? Because, like, also, this is another thing. Like, me personally, I don't want Makoto to come back. Like, that's just me personally. I feel like the story is much more impactful with him staying how he is. And from how it seems like Persona works, you wouldn't actually benefit that much from him being brought back to life. You know? Because it's not like you're ever going to see him again. You know what I mean? Like, they can put him in spin-off games and that, but, like, what is the benefit of him ever coming back for real? You know what I mean? And obviously, I don't mind people agreeing or disagreeing with me, but it's like, I don't know. Me personally, I think it would ruin Persona 3's ending if they ever brought him back. And even if you do bring him back, the benefit doesn't really seem much at all, I'll be honest. Like, there doesn't really seem to be much benefit to it. Because it's like, what are you going to do with it? Is Makoto going to come back and be a main character again? No. Is he going to be a party member in, like, Persona 6 or something? Why? You know what I mean? Just let it go. I feel like the whole point of it is, people told me the whole point of Persona 3 is death. And the main character dying at the end is, like, the perfect way to, like, come full circle. You know what I mean? So let C's be happy. That's the whole thing, though. It's like, their whole point is, like, that's the whole point of episode I guess, though. Right? I feel like, you know? She could mean freeing his soul, not sure, though. I mean, the way I interpret it is, like, she's trying to bring him back. We've only finished one scene, so it's like, we still have plenty to go. But, like, the way I'm interpreting it is, like, you know, she wants to bring him back. The game was a dream that took place before Nyx. What, Persona 3 dancing? That is a weird dream. That is such a weird dream to have the day before something like that. People are speculating that they will revive Makoto in P3R before it came out, since the reload revive part. I mean, listen, I saw Persona 3 Reload's title before I even played a single Persona game. I definitely thought Reload meant remake. You know what I mean? I feel like that's just people looking too deep into something. Some people interpret Liz's actions as her trying to free him in the sense of him finally resting in peace rather than bringing him back to life. If that's the case, then cool, I don't mind it. But yeah, that's more okay with me. I mean, if there are no people to wish for death, then Erebus won't come back, so human annihilation it is, Liz. Reload's a remaster, no? It's a remake, gang. It's a remake. Actually, just looked it up. P3D happens after P4D. Elizabeth uses time travel to go back to 2009 and creates a dream to make the P3 characters dance. Oh. So it's like, kind of, both people are correct? Wait, so she heard Margaret talk about it and said, that's a great idea. I'm down with that. That's a great idea. That's actually hilarious, I can't lie. That's actually very funny. I'm just gonna assume Elizabeth can do anything at this point.
Now, that's why I have come here. A double check on the danger scale situation that I just recently discovered.
I place my hands on my hips in what I believe to be standing firm. Before me is what seems to be a replica of a building in the real world.
Since multiple Persona users gathering, it's once in a blue moon that one discovers a place like this. I'm sure I can learn some interesting things here. Or something along those lines. In any case, I, Elizabeth, can scarcely keep myself from getting involved.
For someone with a physical form to step into the realm of the mind would be for them to enter an even more abstract place than the Velvet Room. Normally it would be impossible. Even if it were, it'd be very dangerous without a firm will. For it to occur all is intriguing enough. On top of that, these people are mainly Persona users. And not just one or two. There's no denying that something truly extraordinary is happening here. Broaden horizons aside, I can't resist taking a closer look. When I get closer, I see a nameplate reading Yasogami High School in what seems to be the main gate.
This building, is it a school?
The school building before me looks aged, and I narrow my eyes.
Somewhat old-fashioned compared to the school I have experience with, but it has its charms as well.
Damn, she just called them broke.
This is what they call animalist aesthetic.
You mean minimalist?
Rachel? Anyway, something along those lines.
There are bizarre decorations as far as the eye can see inside the building. I'm back. Sorry about that, chat. My mum just asked about some stuff, whoever, and she was like correcting me on some like Quran stuff or whatever. So you know, that's all. Survived on 1 HP. I can almost hear his voice. Oh my gosh, bro. It's like he's still here with us, right? Just put my phone on charge. Charge them. All right, let's keep it going then. Charging his phone so he can play some Midnight Dokkan. No, that's not what I'm doing. Oh. Charging my phone because it's my phone and I need it to be charged. That's just why, okay? By the way, this is completely random, but I forgot to mention it earlier, bro. They announced an English release of they put pre-orders up for an English release of the Soul Eater art book. So I did place my pre-order. £30 for the whole art book. I was like, that's lit. The only issue is it comes out in October, so it's like I'm gonna forget about this, and then in October I'm gonna wake up one morning and I'm gonna be scared because I'm gonna see money leave my account. But you know, that's cheap to be honest. That's what I'm saying, bro. The Japanese version of this has been out for a while, but it's like double or triple that. So like, you know. I could just buy it right now, but if I can buy it for 30, I'll wait until October. Like what? I'm just gonna forget about it. Or as Labris would say, forget about it. Better charge your Vita so you can play some Midnight Dancing. You know what? I'm not gonna do that at all, but what I will say, these past few nights, because I don't like sleeping and then waking up again to eat and then going back to sleep, what I do now and what I'm gonna continue to do during the month of Ramadan is because I just stay awake, and then because I don't like waking up and then going back, what I'm doing, I'm keeping myself awake. So I've been on my modded 3DS and I've been on my Vita recently, and I've actually been making progress on the Vita version of Persona 4. So I think I'm in Risei's dungeon right now. So yeah, like I've actually been playing it. Anyways, back to this. There are bizarre decorations as far as the eye can see inside the building. Was this school always this adorned?
These decorations. Could this be the fabled school festival I've heard tell of?
About P3P? I have it on there, I just haven't played it. Or like, no, I began it a while ago. I just haven't made it very far at all. Like, I'm still at the beginning. Why are you playing P4 in the VR? Because I'm waiting until it's like 4 AM to eat, so I just need to keep myself awake. So I'm just in bed, you know what I mean? AirPods in, listening to videos while I play the game. You know what I mean? Just keeping myself awake. That's why. Downloading a 3DS ROM for a Mega Ruby to emulate on my phone. It's 1.65 though. That's not too bad. For a phone, I guess it's a lot, but you know.
A festival is where one toys with the lives of goldfish in a scandalous game. One can also enjoy a combat simulation with close-range shooting tests using sniper rifle fire into the interior of stalls.
Where's she got this information from?
Ooh, I'm starting to get excited.
Looking up, I spy a large sign done in vibrant
We
colors.
won Grand Prix. Could this be a fighting tournament? This isn't why the Persona users are gathering, is it?
No sooner do my suspicions arise than I sense the first presence within the school and turn towards it. Come, challenger. I wave my arms about in anticipation, but something seems a bit odd.
That lady over there, she not a Persona user?
What, Labrys?
Regardless of that, I sense something out of the ordinary.
I might saw her like 1 a.m. I can't wait for 4 to 5 a.m. to eat. When I close my eyes, I can tell that while she may appear to be a human girl, something about her is amiss. I sense an unnatural disconnect from her memories and consciousness not seen in most people.
Is she truly human?
Wait, so she doesn't remember talking to Labrys? Okay. Now that I'm here, I can sense powerful combatants gathering one by one. If such power was to be used to its fullest in clashes of skill, the result could be life-threatening. This place is not meant for such a girl. If she were to be drawn into this, then in the worst-case
Were
scenario...
I still my old self when I only lived to play out my role, I would leave her be. But I am different now.
I make my way towards the girl. As I approach her, I begin to hear voices. It seems that she's calling herself a student council president. I stride down to the end of the hallway where she's walking directly into her view. The girl gives me a slightly questioning look, but no more. She comes towards me guilelessly? Guilelessly? I don't know.
Hey, excuse me. You got some reason to be at our school?
It's crazy that like, bro, I can't hear guilelessly. I see. It's funny hearing like Labrys' voice again now, because like like it's actually got a reason. She actually has a reason to sound like that. It's crazy. There's lore reasoning behind Labrys' voice, bro. That's crazy. It's like how in DBS Broly, Broly's like a thingy wraps around his waist or whatever. It's like it got a backstory, you know what I mean? There is. I'm working on editing the Labrys backstory video for YouTube, but like, yeah, there is. There's no doubt that this girl is not human, yet she seems to be under that impression. The original residents of this place seem to believe that she is as well, but of course that's impossible. The disconnects I sensed earlier must be related.
Someone have tampered with her memories and psyche?
No matter how unusual her circumstances, such extreme gaps in awareness are no mere figments of the imagination. It's possible, but normally those with a distorted view of reality have equally distorted emotions. And I do not sense that in her. Her emotions are in balance, only her memories and awareness fall short, like a corpse de ballet falling behind a soloist. Okay, I fix my gaze upon the girl before me once again. If she did not come here of her own will, then the events here may be more sinister than I imagined.
Are you sure this is how things should be?
Huh? What are you talking about?
I am a wanderer who only stopped here because I sensed great power gathering. I am in no position to give advice, but
Wait, is this sinking in with like the conversation that Labrys and Elizabeth had in Labrys' backstory? I swear this is the exact same dialogue, right?
this place will soon be caught in a bit of a fracas.
Okay, besides, I don't remember that line though.
If you continue to avert your eyes from everything, I think it will have an impact on your life in the near future.
My life?
What you choose is up to you, but I believe there are factors preventing you from making the right choices at the moment. I couldn't bring myself to just stand by and watch as you lost your life before my eyes. That is why I came to you, so I could give you one last chance.
She's most likely forgotten who she is. I sense something shining, slumbering deep in her heart. It's the glow of a bond. No one who's been a resident of the Velvet Room could mistake it for anything else. Before she forgot herself, she must have had strong feelings about someone or had made a promise to him. But I'll leave it to her to remember who it was. I hold out the Persona Compendium, as if handing it to the girl and opening its pages. Light streams out from it and washes over her. The light dispels the girl's false image, the illusion that made her seem human, though she's not.
Huh? What is this?
Her true form is revealed as a gleaming mechanical body. Her arms look as if steel plates are covering them. The girl frantically pulls at them, trying to pull and tear them off.
It won't come off. What gives? My, what a robotically cool body.
Now you look cool as hell.
It is apparently meant for battle. Hey, you! What did you do to me? Nothing in particular. Well, considering that you are meant for battle, I shall briefly be your opponent.
Okay.
During that time, why not think back about who you are? Huh? My opponent?
Most likely, I will not get through to her with words alone. Only by being forced into a confrontation will she finally be able to understand. She already knows how to use the steel limbs, which she's supposedly never seen
And
before.
away we go.
Okay. Well, first fight. Here we go. Oh, I get to use Elizabeth, bro! So this is what winning feels like. This is what power feels like.
Final. Fight.
Okay.
Opening my gates.
Okay.
Have a tornado. Backing up.
Have a tornado.
Backing up. Summoning.
Okay, that's the command grab.
Run. Remind me. Here goes.
Allow it.
My attack. Persona.
Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on.
Please be careful. Here is some electricity. Going down like a chump. Here goes. Entering fever.
What was the other thing I can do? Is my grab on R3?
That was quite close.
Okay, stop backdashing.
Here is some electricity. You are seeing.
What was that? Hold on.
Here is some fire. My hero. Here are Thanatos.
Interesting. Interesting. Well, she has a slow beam. Okay. Do not get nazzed. Why would I ever get nazzed? Let's not get crazy now. Remember who you're talking to. Bad man walking through. What's that song from again? Jamie? Yes, Jamie. The girl collapses powerlessly. I use a soft touch during the battle. She should have sustained no injuries. Probably. Still, the girl does not stand back up. Apparently due to mental rather than physical stress. Her own arms and legs had turned metallic, yet in the heat of battle she was able to use those foreign appendages with ease. If she truly thought herself to be human, that would have come as quite a shock.
That should be enough. I'm sure you realize now that you are not human. There must have been an important promise that could only be kept in that guise. That must have been your reason for living, whether it's worth losing that or not. I ask that you give it serious thought.
An important promise. My reason for living?
Well, Elizabeth does try to actually help her here. Her potential will become unlocked through self-reflection. That was how it happened for me as well.
Now, it seems the tumult of trials is about to begin.
It's funny, right? Because, like, I guess it makes sense. Like, even though she's not an attendant anymore, it's like, the way she would go about helping someone would still be in the way that an attendant does things. So I do like the way she's doing it. Where it's like, I'll steer you in the right direction, but I'm not actually going to tell you how to do it. You know what I mean? Like, I like that that's the way she's doing it.
In which case,
Because of course she would.
I bid you good luck.
I close the compendium in my hand and the worn pages rustle as they meet. By the time it shuts, I'm already far away from the girl. In my absence, the illusion is again in place, giving her the appearance of a human once more. She may consider what happened to be a daydream, and that's quite alright. My intention was to give her an opportunity to awaken to the truth. What she eventually decides is up to her. But that aside, there's something else on my mind. The girl I thought looked human but wasn't. It is rare for even one such as I, with an unimaginably long lifespan, to meet someone like her. Yet she's the second such person I've known. The other was also a guest of mine once. She too resembled a human girl. I can sense her power somewhere here as well. Most likely, she's here for reasons having to do with the girl I met.
What an intriguing event. More so than I had first imagined.
She really like, hey, this is lit. I'm gonna stay here. Though I came here on a mere whimsy. This trip may be This trip may be unexpected fruit. Perhaps I'll discover something important. My interest peaked even more now. I decided to go further in. She learned humanity from Akoro. Hold up, this writing is actually fire. When I do, the bustle of voices reaches my ear. Is that Cheer? We're gonna see Teddy now, or General Teddy, whatever his name is. One of the monitors nearby turns on after the cheer dies down. It's showing a girl in a school uniform.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, well that's not Teddy.
is everyone ready? It's time to get our program started. I, Reset, will be your commentator. Please hold your applause.
I wasn't going to.
Oh, you're too kind. You're too kind.
Glazing, bro. Aura farming always.
Well, with things starting to heat up now, the General has a few words for you. The mic's all yours, sir.
Next, the person who seems to be the host takes the girl's place. Actually, person may be incorrect. The intriguing fluffiness and tantalizingly round body.
Well then, I'm proud to announce the opening of our very own P1 Grand Prix!
My gosh, I hope this guy doesn't come back in Ultimax, bro.
Presenting the manliest of all men!
This is more of a to-do than I thought.
I kept watching as a video with some upbeat music plays.
Is this an introduction to the contestants?
Do not play this again! A number of girls and boys are introduced at a steady pace. I haven't seen any of their faces before, but they all appear to be Persona users. Each one of them is tagged with a mocking epithet?
Carnivore who's discarded womanhood, the blood-curdling beefcake emperor, the sister complex kingdom. Are these signs of their willingness to cast aside their pride in pursuit of victory? I wonder if they're not casting aside a little too much. This is a rather novel idea.
There's no denying that those with power are gathering here for the tournament. The video comes to a close. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. I didn't want to see that again. Oh my, bro, I've seen that cutscene like 50 times, bro. I do not want to watch. It was cool the first 2 times. Oh my goodness. Since I came here on my own whim, I'm obviously not featured in it. How unfortunate. I catch myself pouting my lips. Why did you want to be in that?
Should I officially enter this as well? Oh, but if the manliest of all men are the ones called for, I cannot participate.
You just watched 2 women. 3 women. Well, okay, you don't know Naruto, I guess. 2 women in it.
Then again, I distinctly spotted a
Yeah,
word
see?
or 2 in the introductory video, and I shan't concern myself with such trifling details. I shall soldier on.
The next time the host appears on a monitor, I will make my entry. If he turns me down, then I shall resort to force. Let me in. Very good. My mind. Oh my gosh. We ain't got no water to clear my throat this time, by the way. So you know, my mind made up. I begin my walk through the school. Uh-oh. How much can I read before my voice collapses? That's the question. Battles. Oh, where might I find a battle? I look into a window nearby. Aha.
Oh my! The host himself is before my eyes.
Before I realize it, I'm already in motion.
Pardon my dynamic entrance.
Someone's here!
That being the first person she finds is interesting, actually. Looking around, I see a piano and portraits of famous composers lining the walls. I see, this must be what they call a music room.
Please forgive me for startling you.
Ooh! Who are you, miss?
I am Elizabeth, a mere elevator attendant, albeit one who is currently utterly neglecting her duties.
An elevator attendant? I don't believe it! I'm having culture shock!
Oh my gosh, bro, I did not miss this.
I wish Junessa's elevators had such beautiful attendants too!
Excuse me, but may I ask your name?
Teddy! Doi!
I'm sorry. Would you mind repeating that in human language?
I was saying it normally. Teddy is my name, and I'm a proud bear.
I see. Teddy bear. You have a rather creative flair to your appearance.
I wish you'd say cute instead.
I wish you'd shut up.
Though hearing a pretty lady like you say so makes my heart skip a beat.
Come on, man. Watching him, I cannot restrain my curiosity any longer and prod his soft fur with abandon.
Huh? What are you doing?
This seems to lack ventilation. How does he breathe in there? Oh, there's a zipper.
Stop! I'm ticklish. Oh no! No opening! Oh, you're embarrassing me!
Bro, he's just a regular guy in there, though.
Please forgive me. Curiosity almost killed the bear.
Huh? What were you planning on doing to me? You're even a tougher customer than the kids at the food court, miss.
Oh my gosh. When I step away, Teddy Bear lightly smooths over his fur to try and regain his composure.
I had forgotten what I originally meant to ask because of your fine coat of hair.
So why didn't you do Teddy's story? You know, I don't have all the time in the world. I would have loved to do it, but I would have loved to do Teddy's story, but unfortunately, hold on, I'm thinking of a lie. I would have loved to do it, however, the game would crash whenever I would open it, so I couldn't do it. You know what I mean? It is what it is. And I can't do nothing about that. Tech issues are the worst. Am I right, my people?
Teddy Bear, though I am a woman, I wish to partake in this Grand Prix.
Huh? I can't help you with that.
Oh, but are you not the host shown in the introduction video?
It's all a huge misunderstanding. That guy's an imposter. Won't you hear me out?
It seems he's faced with some kind of dilemma. I decide to lend an ear to Teddy Bear. He animatedly describes his circumstances, but his arms and legs are too short to illustrate his point. His mannerisms are so peculiar that understanding is an uphill battle, but in the end, I grasp the basics.
I see. So you realized that something was amiss and came wandering in here yourself to
I'm not gonna lie, it's funny she says that, because, like, this is, can I just say, this conversation is definitely skill-based matchmaking, bro. Like, you're both just annoying to understand, but, you know, I guess Elizabeth's easier to grasp, I guess. Well, actually, no, they're just both, like, they talk with speech quirks, I guess. It's like, I guess that's the reason.
But you fell into the imposter's trap and couldn't do a thing until a moment ago. You have my deepest sympathies.
Do I really? Anyways, everyone else is on the contestant list while I get the cold shoulder.
So you wanted to fight?
Is that so? Then, since we are both outcasts, let us participate of our own accord.
Our own?
May I request a match from you?
That makes no sense at all. What do you mean? Ooh, maybe a hot and heavy.
Oh my
style with all
gosh,
kinds
bro,
of
stop.
clinches and holds?
A one-on-one battle to the extreme.
Yeah.
That makes no sense. Wait a second. You look a lot stronger than me, miss.
Aura.
Oh, don't be so modest.
No, I'm really not.
I'm very sorry, but the deadline for submitting a forfeit notice has expired.
You're not sorry at all. There are things I can't do, you know.
Oh, no, we're doing this.
Oh, but on the other hand, if I can try scoring with you later, I might rethink this.
Scoring? I do not understand the term, but if that is your stipulation, why, I accept.
Tear them apart.
Ooh, you accept? Woohoo! I'm ready to go whenever you are.
That is, if you're still alive after.
Huh?
Well,
Let's
then,
hope he
here
isn't.
Goes. Your fate is in the cards.
Here we we up the Thanatos on Teddy. Settling matters through a show of force is simple, straightforward, and so beautiful. Wonderful. This is why I'm here. Time to die. I'm sure Twitch doesn't have any laws about animal cruelty, right? Because a bear is about to die live on stream.
Final.
Come here.
My attack. Have a turn. I will shock. Here, summon it. Bloody hell. Please be
Bloody hell. I hate this bear. You dare touch me! Come here. Have you span enough? What did you just do? Come here. Get off me! Bang! I would have loved to get perfect, but you know, whatever. Teddy's always the one who dies the fastest, because I'm the most motivated to beat his ass.
Is steep. Ugh.
Oh, he's still alive. With an exaggerated groan, Teddy Bear collapses. Or rolls down, to be more
Teddy
precise.
Bear, you truly are an intriguing creature.
Why does she keep calling him by his government name, bro? Hearing this, Teddy Bear springs to his feet.
Are you interested in me?
Oh my gosh.
Though you aren't human, you fight against your fate and wish to be with humans. I have witnessed one other case who bore such a fate in the past.
Huh?
You made a choice and decided how you wish to live. That is marvelous, Teddy Bear.
Bro, she's trying to speak all profound and this guy called Bro, that is that's real Persona 3 versus Persona 4 stuff right there. That's real P3 versus P4 content right there, my people. That's hilarious.
Marvelous? Me?
Yeah, I wouldn't expect that word to be with you either.
Does that mean you're still okay with me trying to score with you?
Oh my gosh.
That is not what it means.
Thank you. Teddy Bear loses his balance for some unknown reason and falls over.
No! The way you shoot down my attempts reminds me of Yuki-chan.
Yuki-chan, is this an acquaintance of yours?
Yuki-chan is a very precious friend of mine.
You have friends.
Actually, everyone who is in that video are my friends. But I can't forgive them for having all the fun. I'll make them buy me a tasty treat for this.
I see. May I ask you something? Who would you consider the strongest among your friends?
Okay, Teddy, listen. All I need you to do is just don't sell Narukami out, bro. Like, you literally just saw how strong she is. Just don't sell Narukami out and we should be good. Say Yosuke, actually. Just do that. That'd be great. Love how Elizabeth was surprised when Teddy said he had friends. For real? You?
Well, Sensei, of course. He's the manliest of all men.
Sensei. If I recall correctly, that is the name of a governing class within a school, wielding the power of life and death over its students. Yes, that does indeed sound like the name of a strong warrior.
Oh, no.
Sensei's our leader.
Oh, no. No. What is wrong with you? He sounds strong, but he seems to be unconnected to the former guest I'm searching for. But as Teddy Bear speaks of his friend called Sensei, he wears a beaming expression. They must be connected with a truly strong bond. Inwardly, I'm surprised. How the hell did this thing have friends? Though he's adorable, this teddy bear most likely used to be something similar to a shadow. Very curious about anyone who could form a bond with such a being. Thinking about it that way makes me interested in him as well.
Oh, that was quite helpful. Thank you.
Once the tournament's over, you should come hang out at Junes sometime.
No! If everyone's alive after this.
Junes?
It's a place where Don Yosuke and I work. It's huge. You can eat food there, and they have candy, toys, and sexy bikinis too.
Oh my gosh. Why every time this guy opens his mouth, I just get annoyed.
What a paradise on earth.
What? Did you hear everything he
There
said?
is still much I do not know about in your world. Well then, if you'll excuse me, I must get going now.
Be careful!
I bow politely. Teddy Bear waves back with a big smile. Man. Now Narukami's got a hit on him. Well, leader is about to go meet Makoto real quick. Now, though I decided to participate on my own, how should I proceed from here? I don't have a good understanding of this building's layout after all. I tried going in and out of the building to test various parts, but I don't get anywhere.
It may have come to this.
I rear back my head and inhale as deeply as I can. And then...
Bring out the next opponent! No one heeded my call. I suppose repeating that line isn't enough.
My shoulders sag slightly and I concentrate on the area nearby. I sense an unexpected presence.
Ah, there is someone closer by than I had expected. What a reunion this will be. I'm starting to feel tingly.
Oh, is it someone you know? There's no need for me to keep searching for an opponent since one's already nearby. I trace the presence and proceed down the hallway. When I reach what appears to be an entryway, I can hear what sounds like voices quarreling. One of the voices is Teddy Bear, or rather the sham host, General Teddy.
What a fight! No wonder you're an anti-shadow weapon.
I'm back, go class in a bit. It's all good. Meets open fast in 30 minutes. Yeah, I will be leaving in like 10 to 15 minutes. So get ready for that. By leaving, I mean I'll come back. But, you know.
I take no joy at all from your praise.
Yeah, so it is Aegis. As I move forward, I find myself breaking into a run. Soon afterwards, the voice's owner enters my field of vision. Just as I thought. That unmistakable figure, she's a guest I hosted in my life as a resident. If I recall correctly, her name's Aegis. Upon closer inspection, she's aiming her weapon at General Teddy on the monitor.
Pointing your weapon at a monitor isn't very scary.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, that makes no sense.
But anyways, your next opponent is...
What? Okay, you know what? Okay, maybe it makes a little bit more sense than I'm thinking, because maybe Aegis' thought process is like, she could just be doing it out of like, for the sake of it, but like, she did just discover that you can walk through a TV. So like, maybe she's like, if I just fire a rocket into a TV here, maybe it'll go to him. You know what I mean? Maybe, I don't know. Trying to make sense of something that don't make sense. Ah. If I don't act now, the match will start without me. I must prevent General Teddy from speaking for the time being until my business is completed. Again, before I realize it, I'm already in motion.
No. Pardon my bold entrance. Huh? Oh, the monitor's completely shattered. Who would do such a thing?
You?
A strange intruder has shown up.
Oh my. I thought we were having a touching reunion. How unfortunate that you would refer to me as a strange intruder.
A reunion? I don't recall ever meeting anyone so odd.
Wow, Aegis, really?
She who governs power. Does that ring any bells for you?
Huh? Wait. Are you the one I met in that blue room then?
Okay, she does
Your
remember.
entrance just now was very different from how I remembered your behavior, so I didn't recognize you. But you're Eridanus' son.
Wow. Wow. That smile too, like, okay.
No.
Elixir? Erengi?
I have never even heard of that third one.
In any case, I never dreamed that I'd meet you here.
Doesn't even tell her her
That
name.
goes for myself as well. It's been a long time since I saw you, but why are you here? What about your duties of governing power?
I'm utterly neglecting my duties.
I am currently in gross abandonment of my duties.
Close enough.
That was a very straightforward answer.
Considering the circumstances here, I'd like to test your strength as well.
I excitedly flip through the pages of the compendium.
Please, wait a moment. Does that mean you wish to fight me?
From what I've heard, in certain cultures in your world, one lets one's fists do the talking. Perhaps you could think of it as a sporty, modern, and extreme way of greeting one another.
I don't understand at all.
You seem to have become strong beyond all recognition.
That's what I like to hear.
Power for myself, to broaden my horizons.
Well, I like the idea that Aegis actually got stronger, so.
Will you grant my shameless request?
I still don't understand. But does this mean your wish will be fulfilled if I agree to fight you? If that's really what you want. Will you mind if I don't hold back?
I couldn't ask for anything more. I, Elizabeth, will fight you with all the strength at my disposal.
Go.
Now, let us begin.
Settling matters through a show of force is simple, straight. Pardon me. I said that once already. By the way. Elizabeth just came here to beat everyone up. Who let Akihiko teach Elizabeth? Bro. I wish I knew. This screen is still really dope, by the way. Okay, here we go. I haven't seen everything Elizabeth can do. Oh, wait, you can keep pressing it? Hold on. Oh, that's quite cool.
It's time to be judged.
Oh, that's the grab. Oh, she cuts the card? That's really cool. Okay. What else we got? You know, I don't know if I said it before. We are gonna play online in this game, by the way. And if I can't find a match, like I'll just play one of you or just play my friend, who I've got ready to install the game. Because I want to experience the actual like multiplayer, right? I don't know who I'm gonna play. I think Aegis is really cool with the install, like her audio mode install. But like besides that, I'm not really. I don't know. I feel like Murakami's too plain. Elizabeth could be cool, I guess. I don't quite know what I'm gonna do yet. Alright. Getting cooked harder than Naz. That's what happens when I try and talk while I play.
You're strong.
Aegis crouches down with a regretful expression.
Oh no, I was surprised myself. It's been a while since I fought with all my power.
I close my eyes and reminisce. Just as I'd expected, she's grown more powerful than before. Aegis is not human. She has an artificial body, making her a sort of mechanical maiden. She was originally created as a tool to accomplish a set goal with established abilities. But by gaining a heart, she forged her own destiny. She did this with the power that can only be gained by those with emotions, the power of bonds. Her nature shifted from one directed by others to one who chooses for herself. She was no longer merely acting, but living. This shift caused a miracle and she overcame her artificial origins to attain what could be called life. Some have had the talent of turning bonds into great strength by forming a contract through intense desire. We residents of the Velvet Room refer to this talent as the wild card, and it has at times changed the course of history. Even I, who served as a resident for a long time, only encountered a few with that power. Dope. Oh, chat, sounds like my voice is gonna run away. Yeah, to all the people leaving to go break fast, take care. I gotta wait like 14 more minutes, but I'll leave in 10.
I now have a wish of my own.
Elizabeth has insta-kill moves, but it takes time, I remember. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they have to, bro. Like, I believe everyone in this game has an insta-kill, right? I don't know the input for it, though.
It may take vast oceans of time for it to come true.
Really and truly, we'll make a video reacting to all the insta-kills. The only reason I haven't done it yet is for spoiler purposes.
Perhaps one day you will accompany me on the same journey.
What do you mean?
If our destinies truly do cross, you will eventually understand.
Aegis's expression shows that she still does not understand, but that's fine for now.
Ah, by the way, how have your friends been?
Huh? Oh, they're all well. Several of them are here right now.
Suddenly, a staticky voice echoes from the broken monitor speaker, interrupting our conversation. I just sneezed.
Testing. It's finally getting through. Hey, you! The one who's not on the roster! Who are you?
Snap the fingers on my right hand with a flourish. The speaker I'm sure that the announcer will bother us no more now. How broken is she, bro? It seems I've finally finished it off. So I assume, like, it makes sense to me that, like, Margaret would be stronger than Elizabeth, right? Is that how it works? It's just that Margaret be flexing more.
Oh my! Flames have suddenly burst from the speakers. How dreadful.
That was 180% your doing.
180, huh?
Such repeated meddling. It seems I have a bit of a score to settle with the host, too. Well then, I will be going now. Please be careful.
Oh, wait. There is a rule in this tournament against the loser of a fight moving on.
Is there? Well, considering that I entered
Yeah, I was just
myself
gonna say
into the
that.
tournament, I do not think you count as a defeated contestant.
Yeah. Well, plus, I guess you can just test it by walking alongside her.
That is only conjecture, though.
You entered yourself. Yet you're going to settle a score with a host for complaining about you?
I mean, that's pretty valid, to be fair.
Details.
Not gonna lie, bro. The more Elizabeth gets screen time, the more I'm like, I get why people like this character so much, bro. She's moving up the ranks. She's very fun. I smile cheerfully in return and leave the area. Ah, truly, that was one of my better smiles.
I cannot believe that even Elizabeth's son came to this world. That's it. Her name was Elizabeth's son. I finally remember.
Oh, a bit too late for that to matter. Even if Liz loses, she can just break the barrier. Way better than Margaret. Bro, my issue is like, I would love, maybe, obviously no spoilers, right? Obviously don't spoil me, but like, I would love if like, the way Margaret's been getting screen time and like doing her thing, because I know Margaret's a playable character, or like Elizabeth's doing her thing rather. Maybe in Ultimax we'll get Margaret like doing some cool stuff. I don't know. I hope so. I would really like that, but you know, I guess I shouldn't expect anything. Eventually I reached the room known as the announcement room. When I approached the door, I sensed power from within. It seems the real host is here, and not on some monarch. I haven't encountered that persona user known as Sensei yet, but thinking about it, I would expect him to win his matches until reaching here. Maybe easier to wait than to search aimlessly for him. Upon closer inspection, the door is slightly open. There are people inside.
I sense 2, no, 3 people.
I cautiously sneak up to the door and peek inside.
What a shame. You gave it a try, but there's no way anyone would understand you. Huh? That is that teddy bear imposter. The student council president is here too. It seems the false teddy bear's tone is much harsher than before. Has he been meeting with difficulties lately?
When I look again at what's going on inside the room, a sinister aura swirls around General Teddy. A surprising transformation occurs. His silhouette reforms into a shapeless lump, which dissolves into the figure of the council president girl.
The true self. Goodness, that false teddy bear was actually the girl's shadow. I see. It's true that suffering to this degree could cause a shadow to go berserk and affect its surroundings.
The girl's true appearance has already been exposed. Seems she finally was... Wait, what? Sorry. It seems she finally was able to face her original nature. Surprisingly, the enemy forcing the illusion upon her was her other self. I'm glad that she's awakened to her true self, but this is a shocking and drastic turn of events.
At least one of them has to understand how I feel. Isn't that what you thought? The important part is that it's all your fault.
Wow, okay.
That's not true.
Yeah, it's not.
You want the everyday boys and girls to experience what you had to go through. You want to see close friends fight for their lives against each other. Because if they do that, then they might understand. You want to make them understand. That ain't true. It's all right, then. You don't have to worry about that anymore. I'll take care of everything from here. I'll destroy anyone who doesn't understand you and comes to get in your way. Just like you once did. Please stop! That's all a lie! You're not me!
Do not play the cutscene again. Do not play it, please.
You finally said it! I'm finally free!
No! I've seen this cutscene before.
Yes,
Whatever. I guess we'll see it again. It still looks really cool. But like I've seen... I'm so glad they swapped the structure in Ultimax, bro. I've seen these cutscenes before. Oh my days. That's one thing I'm really looking forward to, like, after this, because we're going to play Ultimax next. Bro, we don't have to deal with repeated information anymore. I can't wait. The Shadows, like, this is one thing I'll say about the story in this game, right? I really enjoy the story. It's got flaws, but I don't mind it. The characters carry. However, especially Labrys. Labrys is easily the best part of this. However, the way the story is presented, to me, I don't like it. I see its merits, but like, I think the negatives for me kind of put me off. You know what I mean? I've still really enjoyed the story here. It's just I think it gets in its own way sometimes because of how it's structured. And I'm glad that in Ultimax they changed it to where it's just straightforward, or it seems straightforward. So that seems a lot better. Because then there are no continuity issues. It's just straightforward, blah, blah, blah. We're not repeating cutscenes over and over like that. To me, I prefer that. Different POVs are cool, but too repetitive. I feel like the concept is cooler than what actually ended up, like, how it ended up in practice, you know? Obviously, I know a few of you guys actually prefer, really like the way it's presented. And that's perfectly fine. There are definitely positives to it. For example, like, Narukami hearing about the chase that Naoto did, like, in her story, in between his, like, stuff like that is cool. But, like, there are definitely inconsistencies that happen because of it. And just, again, the most annoying part to me is just repeated information. Like, seeing cutscenes over and over again definitely makes them lose their luster. They're still cool, but, like, you know, it is what it is. I still like the story, it's just I don't like the way it was presented, that's all. The Shadow's gone berserk. At this point, it can no longer be stopped solely by the original person. Worse, the Shadow has no more reason to keep its host alive. This continues, but a third person storms into the scene just as I'm about to intervene. Is it Narukami?
Labrys.
Yeah! It's a young man in a school uniform. For a moment, I'm utterly captivated. What powerful fire he has in his eyes. On a second look, I recognize his face from the video. As I recall, his name was Kingpin Yu. No, that's not right. Sister Complex Yu. No, that sounds even further from his actual name. Narukami. That's right, it's Yu
I
Narukami.
won't let you hurt her anymore. If you're gonna keep rampaging, I'll fight you.
We'll go see you in a bit. Take care, bro.
Fine! Then you'll be the first to die!
The Shadow's attack hurtles towards the young man, but he does not flinch and takes a fighting stance after smoothly evading it. Seeing his heightened determination, I detect a distinct presence about him.
That young man is a Persona user too.
Ah, and that's not all. This sensation's similar to when I encountered
His
Aegis.
powers be...
There's no doubt about it, it's the same as hers. He too is a Persona user whose awakened talent of that of the Wild card. The Shadow launches its next attack at the young man. The battle axe it brandishes is a cluster of steel as long as she is tall. If he truly can wield those powers, he may be able to stop such an attack, but it's not a sure thing.
This opportunity cannot be missed.
Oh, chat, I'm gone by the way. I'm gonna go break my fast. I'll be back in like a few minutes. I'm back. You guys can see this, right? That is way too warm. Bro, it's steaming. Yeah, that's great. This is way too this is way too hot. I can't even eat this yet. That's steaming. That's why I can't even eat it yet. Yeah, this was clearly just made. What about the chicken? Oh, see, that's hot as well. Bro! I waited all day to eat and I can't even eat it yet. It's too hot. Hold on, let me grab a tissue. That's hot, smoke and everything. I forgot to grab a tissue. Bro! There we are. Yeah, as it is for the content. It's already content. By the way, this is just a kebab wrap, by the way. For the people wondering what it actually is. You know, I really wish this was a game that I could like eat while playing, but this game requires me to like read, so you know. I forgot to go up just like my mom. Hungry in the middle of the night. Do you guys ever do you ever just like go downstairs in the middle of the night to grab a drink or something? Because I do that all the time. I do that very frequently actually. Obviously not now, but you know, usually. I don't have it downstairs, but I do that sometimes. It's easier if you don't have it downstairs. Just walk over to there. Midnight water tastes so refreshing. You know what I don't get? I don't get the people that say that they can't drink water. I don't understand them people, bro. They're like, oh, it's too plain. Bro, what? I'm gonna grab my phone actually. Are they aliens or something? They must be. I just think that's extremely unhealthy. Like, if you don't... Like, I genuinely think everyone should be drinking water, like, every day. Like, bro, let's be honest with ourselves. Water tastes good. Like, you know how, like, the way people can be put off of, like, eating healthy is because, oh, it don't taste that nice, blah, blah, blah. You can't use that excuse with water, bro. Water actually tastes very nice. Like, I get, like, people can sometimes be like, oh, I'm not gonna eat something because it tastes rubbish. I don't care if it's healthy for me. Water, you can't do that for, because it actually tastes mad nice. Can't drink water, that's a skill issue at that point. Unless it's sparkling. Sparkling water is disgusting, yeah. Do not drink Berlin's water, it's awful. What is that? I've never heard of that. Sparkling water is different. Like, that's, I don't like that. But I don't even remember the last time I had it, so it's like, it's not something I have frequently, clearly. Water from Belinja. Oh, you just mean the actual water they have there? It's full of it's full of cow. Wait, so like, does it taste different as well? Like, well, I guess that's why you say it's awful. It tastes like whale water. You don't know what whale water is. I'm back. Welcome back. Okay, wait. Chat, what is one food where like you can actually eat it and just never get sick of it? Like what is one food like that? Cause for me, chicken, bro. Any variation of chicken, I can have it forever. Easily, bro. Jinx is crazy. Now you owe him a drink. That's what that means, right? Now you have to buy him a drink the next time he asks, bro. I don't know how you're gonna get it to him, but you know. Owe me a sub. You already have one. Nice try, gang. You already got one. Rice, raw fish. That actually wasn't the answers I was expecting. I don't think there is anything for me. That's fair. I don't know. Like, I genuinely can't. I can't like get sick of chicken, bro. I like it too much. Salmon as well. I don't really eat salmon, but I do have codfish a lot. Jinx in Spain means the jinx person can't talk for a time. Yeah, jinx is like, it means like two things. It's like you can't speak, or like you owe someone something. There's a regular show episode about it, actually, where Rigby gets jinxed and he has to make someone say his name 3 times or something like that. I don't know if you guys know that episode. Oh, wow. You just mentioned it. The regular show is easily the best, like, quote-unquote modern cartoon, even though it came out time ago. A regular show and Gumball. Those are the best. I didn't like Adventure Time. Oh my gosh, bro, we keep jinxing. Hey, man. Are we on the same wavelength, bro? What kind of cartoons be playing on TV nowadays, so I don't even know what kids watch them. You know what? People don't even eat people don't even watch TV anymore anyway, but like I feel like nowadays people don't even watch cartoons no more. So it's like, what do people even watch? Cause like my nephew, right? He don't watch cartoons. He watches like Coco Melon and all that. And I feel like that's frying people's brains, bro. I don't like that. I think that's child brain rot, bro. I think that's kid brain rot. I don't like that Coco Melon stuff, but they keep making them watch it. Oh well. Not my kid, so I don't care, but you know. Will you be in there? Just a kebab wrap. No cartoons nowadays that are good. I haven't watched a lot of regular show. It came out right after I started watching TV. Fair. Isn't Coco Melon just another toddler show? I swear it's like a YouTube thing, right? Isn't it? I don't know if it's an actual channel, like on the TV. Heard the new Spider-Man show is good. What, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man? I don't like how it looks. Five-year-old boy be watching videos on Roblox and Russian. Okay. I tried putting a Tom and Jerry on the TV for him once. I didn't like it. I was like, bro, what kind of child doesn't like Tom and Jerry? Is this where the world is going? Is this the direction things are headed in? Also, I told you I can't live without chicken. I told you. Oh, well. Man, I can't believe I have to wait till October for this. Oh well. Y'all see what Cena did? I saw what John Cena did, and the reason I kind of understand what happened is because people made a bunch of Dragon Ball memes about it. I saw John Cena like being compared to like Goku Black and all that, so I kind of get what happened. It looks bad, but its on spectacular levels are good. Really? Spectacular is actually a 10 out of 10 show, so... Well, that's a shame that I really don't like the art style, then. Martian John Cena with Barbie on the Rock. That's my childhood hero right there. He sold his soul. I'm so sorry to hear that, man. What is that called in wrestling? Turning heel, right? That's what it means? Well, that's what it's called. My mother would put on the original Pink Panther cartoon every morning. That was heat. Yeah, Pink Panther was a good one. I haven't heard of Pink Panther in a very long time though. Like, I only watched it a bit, but I do remember liking it. I remember eating like a Pink Panther like wafers. They were literally just pink wafers, like, you know. Pink Panther's a dead franchise, I think though. Like, they don't do anything with it. Same with Ben 10, right? Where it's like they kind of abandoned it now. Like, it doesn't get anything new. Ben 10 has an ugly reboot. Yeah, I know, but I don't even count that as like a thing. Ben 10 could have been huge, bro. It used to be huge. I'm actually so shocked that they didn't go crazy with it. Like, I remember liking it because it had and I really liked how they kind of went the anime route where it's like the characters do actually grow up. I don't know. I really don't know what happened, bro. Like, I think, I don't know. It's probably just like they got scared of like losing their audience or something. So like maybe that's why they did it. I don't know. Also Ninjago, I hate what they did. What did they do to Ninjago? I remember I stopped after like the gold ninja pulled up and like saved the day. I think that's where I stopped watching. The parts about Ninjago I remember was like when the snakes were the enemies or whatever. I remember that bit. I didn't get on Spider-Man until Ultimate. I had to watch Spectacular afterwards. Same. They didn't air Spectacular by the time I was watching TV. I had Ultimate as well. Ultimate Spider-Man's rubbish though. I can't lie. I don't like it. You stopped at season 2? Did I? I remember Gold Ninja was where like the end of that arc is like where I stopped. I thought that was the end of the show. Do you not like how it ended? No, I just thought that was the end. I thought that was the end, so I stopped watching it. I was like, okay, yeah, cool. That was a good show. You know? I thought it was fine. So I thought it was over, so I stopped watching it. Plus, I don't remember them airing any shows after that. Technically, the original ending for the show, so at decent points to end. Oh, what, did they make the decision to keep it going after? It was huge in Latin America when most Dragon Ball levels are huge. What, Ben 10? That makes Ben 10's lit. Like, I understand it being popular. What I don't understand is how they fumbled. Because, like, here's my thing. People don't get any younger. You know what I mean? So it's like, just have it go. There's no issue with like letting characters grow up, in my opinion. Because it's like, we don't get any older. And the people that are younger, that want to get into something, the point where the characters were younger is not going anywhere. It's still there. It's like, the DBZ is a bad example because most of us watched it with like in the Z portion, right? When like Goku's an adult. So this is a bad example, but like, for example, right? They can let Goku grow up because Dragon Ball, the show, is not going anywhere. Like, it still exists. Like, if you want to watch it, you can. And if you want people to see it, then you air it. You know what I mean? You know, like, I don't understand that. Like, it's a very simple solution. say the Ben 10 issue and making more. That doesn't excite me though, because of just where Ben 10 ended up. They milked it way too much and they basically messed over the characters. Anyone check out Rise of CMNC? Is that the movie? Is that the movie that came out the same year as Puss in Boots? Because if so, I did watch it. Spider-Verse 2, that was a good year for movies, you know? It's funny because Puss in Boots and Rise of CMNC were both Spider-Verse inspired. Like, at least visually. That was a good movie, I remember that. Puss in Boots was very good, bro. I love that movie. Puss in Boots 2, by the way, is what I'm talking about. I haven't even watched Puss in Boots 1. Like, I haven't even watched it. Shrek needs that Sonic treatment. You really don't. It's not that bad, bro. It's nowhere near as bad. You could say, yeah, they should probably adjust it, but like, it's not on the same level as the Sonic thing. Still waiting on Spider-Verse 3. Forget about that movie, bro. It's not coming out. There is no Spider-Verse 3, bro. Just forget it. It's not gonna happen. Looks so AI for some reason. I'm gonna have to see it again. I've only seen the teaser trailer like twice, and that was on the first day it came out. We're used to the OG Shrek thanks to the memes. Yeah, I guess that's a factor. No Tooth Fairy, no Easter Bunny, and then there's Spider-Verse 3. That's a fact, though. By the way, can we just point out how much of a hustler the kid who came up with the Tooth Fairy was? Like, think about that for a minute. You know, as you grow up, you're gonna lose your teeth and that. And you know you're a kid, so you ain't getting much money. So why don't we put the two together? Hustlers, bro. Whatever kid thought about that and like made that a thing. Bro. Clever, can't lie. Very clever. Never thought of that. I never thought of that too. I literally just came up with that. That's IQ, bro. That's clever. Anyway, let me put this down. It was a kid that came out with that? Well, no, I don't know. I'm assuming it was a kid. I could be wrong though. Anyways, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna put this plate downstairs and we can continue. I guess I'll notify the Discord. Alright, people. Let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. Let me notify Discord real quick. And yeah, man. An hour and an hour and 40 until the Dokkan OST reaction drops too. Never noticed the hanging robots in the background. Oh, you didn't? I noticed them pretty fast, I think. Looks quite cool as a set for you. I think I ate too much to where I don't feel, need to wake up for sore. That's how I feel. That's how full I feel. Fairs. You're not supposed to overeat, you know. Add roti and butter chicken. Fairs. That sounds nice. These goes to Terraria as well. I'm gonna go Terraria with with Naz, because I've actually never went before, you know. I've actually never done it before, which is bad. I can't lie, but like, you know, I'm gonna go with them soon. Not today, but you know. Getting ice cream now. School lunch is not that good. I hear it. I just brought my own lunch to school, bro. Been stuck on this song for so long, it's gonna be stuck on my head for the rest of the day. My fault. The way you drink water is so tough. Appreciate that, man. I'll try. Alright, let's finish Arena, my people. This is the final thing we need to do, and then we're done with this. Let's go. I just realized I was recording the whole time. I could have just stopped and started again. Oh well. I always play Terraway with my dad. It's the first time I'm doing it alone because of uni. Fairs. I've never done it before, so I'm just gonna go with Naz and, you know. Alright. 3, 2, 1, we're back to it. This time I enter the room and step between the two.
What? Pardon me as I interrupt this scene.
Who are you?
You!
Oh, she recognizes her.
I set up walls so you couldn't pass through. How did you get here?
So you couldn't pass through? What is it referring to? Could it mean those invisible walls I bumped into from time to time? I suppose thinking back, I did run afoul of such things along the way. But a little push was all it took to pass through them, so I barely paid them any heed. She's just so broken. What?
Such parlor tricks can get stopped.
That's cool. The shadow and the young man both look quite perplexed. Was what I said so shocking? I take the opportunity to step towards the young man and look him straight in the face.
Oh. Are you perhaps the sensei that Teddy Bear spoke of? Someone who has awakened to the power of the wild card through Velvet Room's guidance.
What? Wait, that blue outfit. Who are you?
I flash him a smile and turn my gaze towards the girl collapsed nearby. I believe he called her Labris a moment ago.
I see. I feel that I have a good grasp on the situation now.
Then can't you tell you're in the way? Get out of here!
I cannot do that. I came to settle some business I had with you, the tournament's host.
What business?
To be blunt.
What?
What business was it?
Oh my gosh.
How the hell should I know?
But what is going on?
That was harsh.
In it?
Turns out that I do not care about such trifling details after all. My apologies. Please forget my mention of business.
Damn, she just said, I'll be real, bro. I ain't got no reason. I'm just scrapping, bro. I'm just scrapping.
Actually, My search for a certain individual has unexpectedly concluded, so we're done here.
Who said we're done? That's it. I'll kill you where you stand.
Oh, that's a terrible idea.
I wouldn't recommend it. If I may be so boastful, it would be a battle you stand no chance of winning.
I believe it.
What?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This Shadow Labyrinth might be stupid. I'm not gonna lie. My words must have been so humiliating that the Shadow's face flushes red and it gropes for words. I ignore it in order to speak to the young man.
It's nice meeting you, by the way. I am Elizabeth. Would it ring a bell if I mentioned that I am the one who governs power?
You mean like Margaret?
Oh, do you know my older sister? I see, no wonder.
Stop ignoring me, bitch!
Bro, Shadow Labyrinth's got no aura, man. She ain't got no aura, no stage presence, no importance. Oh my gosh, bro. Absolutely nothing. Bro. That's what you get for being the enemy in Elizabeth's story, though. I shield the young man behind me and turn towards the shadow.
Please wait a moment. I must ask the one over there to leave this place before we resume.
It's you who's going to leave!
Bro, she's getting so mad. What?
I was sure that I gave the proper warnings earlier. So it goes. Your fate is in the cards.
Well, she's dead. Shadow Labyrinth is gone. Elizabeth aura farming is crazy. Bro, she got the nonchalant aura farming, bro. Did I miss anything, by the way? Not really. Not really. Only just started playing again now.
My attempt. Have a tornado.
Oh.
Summoning.
Oh, my days. Okay, that shadow's annoying, man. What?
My turn. Now my attack. Impressive.
Oh my gosh. Okay, her shadow is huge. Okay, the axe is huge. You just break my screen? Oh my, bro, okay, no, that shadow's annoying, bro. I keep walking into it because of how massive it is. Her beam takes, look at it, it's still here. What, bro? There we go. Oh my gosh. Bro. Okay, Elizabeth's beam kind of sucks, bro. It takes a really long time to, that's really long startup. Huh.
How could it end like this?
Yeah, it's really anticlimactic for you. Imagine this from her perspective, bro. Like, you orchestrated this whole tournament, and then just one overpowered girl just pulls up and just ruins it. Like, it's like, wow, that's it? That's all it took? The L means Shadow Labyrinth. She called Labyrinth for a reason, I guess. Getting Naz'd is crazy hate, not gonna lie.
It's all completely ruined.
The shadow falls to its knees, its will completely drained. Adara has strength left to attack us.
This is me?
You gotta face yourself, gang. The girl, still unable to stand, stares blankly at her own shadow. I turn around towards the young man. This P1 Grand Prix was most likely caused by the girl's shadow manifesting her suppressed anguish. But this young man tried to reach out to her, even at the risk of his own safety. And even after seeing proof that she was the one who caused that risk.
Excuse me, but may I leave the rest of this to you? I'm ashamed to say so, but delicate persuasion is not my forte.
I understand. I agree that you don't seem like you'd be too good at it.
Wow, okay, bro, she already said that, bro. Wow. Okay. Yeah, you would be you would be trash. The young man walks towards Labyrinth, who's still at a loss for words. I've yet to have a proper conversation with him, but I sense a certain trustworthiness in his strong steps.
Miss President, or actually Labyrinth.
What am I supposed to do? What difference does it make if I accept this? In the end, no one's gonna understand me anyway, right?
It's true that others won't be able to easily understand your pain. But Are you gonna give up after just one try at showing them? One victory or loss doesn't matter. What matters is that you don't give up. That's what I think.
That's the main character right there.
I shouldn't give up?
No, you can do this. You're not alone anymore.
Labrys's eyes widen, as if just realizing the brightness of the scenery before her. The young man waits patiently for his words to sink in. After some time, Labrys finally stands up and looks towards me.
Hey, is this what you were talking about before?
I am also not human, but who you are is for you to decide. That is the power of potential that everyone holds. Even for a machine, I believe that still holds true.
This dialogue's really nice.
You could have just said so when we first met.
Ah, but that'd be too easy, bro.
Alas, I have always had some difficulty making myself understood.
Come on now, you should go to her.
Labrys faces her shadow once more at the urging of the young man. Oh wow, I've never seen this before. But you know what? This is arguably the best cutscene in the game, so I'll let it rock.
I'm sorry I ignored you all this time. I was the one who left you all alone.
This is probably the best cutscene in the game, so you know. Aww.
No. You are me, after all.
Does Labrys have the best acceptance scene? I think she does. Well, this is kind of unfair. She gets a whole anime cutscene, bro. It's kind of unfair, but like, you know. Yeah, I would agree she does too. Bro, those colors are so nice. Oh my gosh.
This is my persona.
Congratulations.
Nice. What? Okay.
Yeah, you did well.
Thanks.
There's no need to thank us. It was all you.
Seeing Labrys smile, I can't help but grin as well. But her relief only lasts for a moment before the strength drains from her body and she stumbles.
Labrys!
The young man hastily catches
There's
her.
no need to worry. She must have reached the limits of her stamina.
He props the unconscious Labrys down against the wall. Okay, no. Hold on. It's cool to like end it here, but like I'm not gonna lie, if we don't end with a fight between Elizabeth and Narukami, even though we've seen one already, I feel that's kind of cheap. We literally, hey, we set up the fight. We should have one. I'm not gonna lie. Plus, this game does that anyway, where it's like, hey, we don't need to fight, but we're gonna fight anyway. So like, come on, let's have one last fight.
Hearts together. No matter how many times I witness it, its beauty never fades.
I really want to
May
fight
I
between
borrow
these two
some of your
again.
time?
The young man looks over his shoulder in surprise, but when our gazes cross, he turns as if understanding.
Are you a resident of the Velvet Room too?
Well, in a way, I have abandoned my duties at the moment in order to see through a desire of mine.
What did you want with me?
I calm myself before opening my mouth once
In
more.
order for my wish to be granted, I require a power much greater than what I have.
Yeah, they are gonna fight.
It is most likely
Yes!
not the power used to fight. It is something else. I wish to understand what that is. The power of the wild card that changes bonds into strength. I have a feeling that the key lies there.
I don't really understand.
Put more bluntly, I wish for you to show me your potential.
The young man considers everything I said, but eventually sighs before responding.
I get it now.
You don't mind?
Would you back down if I said no? After what you said before, I don't think you'd back off that easy.
This is exactly what I wanted. I take a slightly defensive
There is
stance.
no need to be lenient. I invite you to approach this battle as if you intend to kill me.
I didn't think I could win any other way.
Thank you. Well then, here goes. Your fate is in the cards.
That is such a tough line, bro. Your fate is in the cards. Bro, the Thanatos flash at the end, bro, this is so dope. Bro, please, why didn't they make an anime out of this, bro? I know they did a manga, but like, bro, why? It would have been so dope, bro. Seeing all these scenes animated would have been so tough, bro. I really wish they did. And I feel like it's way too late for them to ever, like, do it. Oh well.
Finally.
Alright, this is technically the second time we've seen these two fight.
Please be careful.
Yeah, okay, that beam sucks. I'm trying to think, like, online, that would never work. But, like, I don't know. I guess I'd have to do it in a combo.
Over here.
Ow. Okay, what about this? Oh, that's, okay. That's what that is. What's, this? Oh, okay. Chill. Ah! Get off me! Oh my gosh! Leave me alone, bro! Okay, I'm not doing that anymore. That's not working. Also, no! What? Big Nagi do it different. That's not fair. No, he has Big Nagi, bro. Get Nazed? Wow, okay. Why Naz get brought up so much, bro? Okay. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Elizabeth doesn't feel as strong now that I'm playing her, which is kind of rubbish. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Well, I know I'm trash, but like, I feel like some of her moves take too long. I don't know. Like, is this character not as good as I thought? Also, I just realized in the bottom left, like, what are those buffs? Like, what are those icons above there? Above my meter. Bloody hell. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's really slow too. Oh, that's how you hit that. Okay, cool. I need to do that when he's far away. So, do it now? No, he pulled up on me. Get off me. Nice. Nice. I believe she's very technical. Seems that way. She's not as straightforward as I thought she is. I don't know. I mean, I'm just trash, so it's like, that could obviously just be it.
She's so strong.
I see. You do indeed have great power.
Even while saying so, I'm conflicted and my expression clouds. It's true that he was strong. He expertly wields the power of the wild card. But thinking about it, this isn't what I wanted to learn. The power of the wild card doesn't stem just from one skill in a fight. His strength comes from his knowledge that he cannot avoid fighting to gain his desire. That strength happens to manifest his power in battle. But what I want to learn has little to do with combat. Will I ever get closer to the root of the matter with this method? But even if I find that I can't, I don't see another way. I've measured all types of strength, great and small, as one who governs power. I feel suddenly anxious.
Could it be that it's something I cannot understand?
Will I never be able to understand, as one distant from the workings of human society? Has it been impossible from the start for my wish to be fulfilled? I then noticed the sound of footsteps.
Hey, are you okay? Oh shit, dude, what happened to you?
Yukun, are you alright? Senpai, hang in there.
It seems that once the shadow who created this place was vanquished, the rules keeping everyone trapped were nullified. These must be the friends he formed bonds with. But...
Yo! Did you do this? What did you do to Senpai?
Bro! 1G, bro! Stand on business, bro! One of them turns his fierce eyes on
You're
me.
so mean, miss! This is going too far!
W,
Who are
bro!
you anyway? You better explain yourself.
WGA, bro!
You did this with malign intent. We won't let you leave here so easily.
Ah! Best character in the game. Standing on business! Nah! Investigation team the coolest, bro. Can I say that? Their anger at seeing their friend hurt. That was a new experience for me. Their bond gave birth to anger, grew into animosity, and that fury is now directed towards me. But the young man stands up.
One more time.
He requests this even though he's badly wounded. A rematch would seem to have only one possible outcome.
What?
Please, that is enough. I've already witnessed your strength.
If this ends with my defeat, it doesn't count as me showing you my potential.
Oh, bro, this guy is too cool, bro. He's too cool. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, Narukami is way more of like a generic anime shonen protagonist than Makoto is. But like, I like that genericness, bro. I like it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I find it cool. I don't care.
But
You shouldn't jump to conclusions. I thought I said this once today. What's important is that you don't give up after one try. You have to hang in there.
I know that's
My
right.
friends that I haven't seen in a while are all here. I can't just wave the white flag.
No, you can't, bro. Oh, this is dope. This is dope. The moment the young man makes his declaration, a mysterious presence fills the area.
what now?
This is so cool. This is so cool. This is so cool. I'm loving this. Oh, my eyes aren't now. Okay. The presence surges with power and creates a whirlpool of light around him. Within that light, the young man's determination and drive instantly rekindle.
What's that power?
Is it the wild card he holds? I then notice that the young man's friends are standing behind him in support, all of them fixing their gazes on me as I stand perplexed. The bond that they share in their very core is echoed in their eyes. I suddenly feel as if I'm confronting a fearsome giant.
I cannot believe I am seeing this.
I find myself starting to back off. What? My footsteps are unsteady as I go. A small dip in the floor behind me, no larger than a fingernail, throws me off balance. What? Surely I'm about to fall. But then unseen arms catch me.
Are you all right?
This is the coolest scene in the entire game. His aura intimidated Elizabeth. In contrast to my utter bewilderment, she wears a calm smile. When I turn back to the young man, the surge of power is already dissipated. I catch myself sighing in relief. I was gonna say, are we saying that was Izanagi, you know, the white one? Like the one that was at the end of Persona 4 Golden? Oh, I wish they would have confirmed it and just shown it. It would have been, oh, that's what I'm saying, bro. They should have shown, like, because they've done this, like, you show an image of it, right? Or, like, give us an anime cutscene. The image would be easier, so they'd probably do that. Oh, man, this is so cool, bro. I wish they animated this, bro. I would take a whole show about this. This is easily my favorite part of the game. What? Even when I review my long memory, I can recall no occasion on which I had felt so overwhelmed before.
What was that just now? Do you happen to know what this power is?
I do not know the specifics, but
Agus also turns her gaze towards you and his friends.
that must be the power of their bonds. The power that stems from not being alone.
This is
I
so
don't know
sick.
why, but I feel like I understand when I'm watching them.
The power of not being alone.
It's a power they all share. It isn't just his. Did their strong bonds turn his determination not to lose into an instant recovery for him? I'm suddenly reminded of a conversation I once had with my sister. If something is impossible for them to accomplish alone, they'll work together. His friends have even worked miracles at times. Those were the words I spoke to her.
What's important is that you don't give up.
It is cliche to hear, but its wisdom is profound. I dismissed his potential judging by my standards. I almost gave up in the same way, thinking that I would be unable to understand. But he refused to allow that. His power proves that there's not only one standard. It is truly the strength found in numbers.
So this is a bond.
When I think about the guests I met who had formed bonds, I may have focused too much on those individuals. I never took interest in who they bonded with, or how the bonds were forged.
What I should be studying isn't just him, but all of them together. Not the strength of a person, but of people. That may be the lesson. It seems I am starting to find hope.
This is so, bro, I didn't know where they were taking Elizabeth's character, but I'm actually loving this. This is really cool. I nod in satisfaction.
Today's festivities made for quite a wonderful Grand Prix. Considering that there have been some games, I should be going. If you'll all excuse me.
She just leaves. I turn to make my exit.
Wait a sec, you haven't explained yourself yet. You haven't even told us your name.
You're gonna fly up into the sky. It's Elizabeth.
It's Elizabeth.
I don't even know why I bother, bro. I should just keep my mouth shut from now on, bro. Bro. This writing is fire, bro. This, you know, for some reason, this keeps happening with Persona, bro. I don't know why. I don't know why, bro. I don't know. W pre-play. Scripted. Great. I love when this happens. Never beating those allegations. Oh my gosh.
Hey! Back here! What are you all happy for?
Who was she? Well, the odds are low that she was the mastermind behind this case.
Enough about her. Senpai's more important. We'll get you out of here in no time, so hang in there, Senpai. Teddy, get a stretcher ready.
A stretcher?
Huh?
What are you standing around for? Move!
I don't think it's that deep.
Guys, I'm not exactly critically injured, you know?
Yeah.
I think it's wonderful.
You're...
Who are you?
Seeing you surrounded by friends reminds me of a certain someone.
Oh, bro, man. Okay.
a certain someone?
There is no need to worry, everyone.
We all know.
His wounds are not
We
serious.
know.
He is merely exhausted.
Oh, thank goodness. Wait, who are you?
On March 5th, it is March 5th actually, the time of me recording this. I could have left by a shorter route, but I returned to the school's front gate and looked back at the school. The faces of the people I parted with a moment ago are called to mind. Amongst them is that young man's face. I only faced him briefly, yet I recall him with surprising vividness.
I'm sure that he will continue to increase his strength of heart. It is a given with so many friends. I am a little bit envious.
I turn the pages of the compendium and draw a magic circle in the air.
Then, farewell.
I soundlessly pass through it and leave as if melting into the scenery. I close my eyes and my thoughts drift to the past.
Elizabeth? Elizabeth, are you listening? You seem lost in thought like that frequently of late. Could this mean that you finally began to be troubled over things, like a normal person?
How scathing of you, as usual.
Believe me, sister, I am not as bad as you. What's the matter?
My dear sister, I want to tell you a fairy tale.
What's this about?
In our world, at the far reaches of the Sea of the Soul, there stands a large door. A soul which devoted itself to sealing that door slumbers there.
Why did it do such a thing?
That soul is risking itself to prevent those who have lost sight of life's brilliance from luring the world to self-destruction. It has become the guardian of the door, of the whole world, in fact.
That is a very sorrowful story.
My dear sister, do you think I can save that person?
I thought it was a fairy tale.
It may be impossible alone, but what if I joined forces to do it? This person's friends are capable of miracles at times.
This person you speak of, is it? I hope you're not planning to...
Oh, don't be silly, my dear sister. I told you, it was only a fairy tale.
To a certain degree, all of your stories are like fairy tales. I don't know what's troubling you, but be sure that you don't neglect your duties.
Yeah, about that. No promises. When I open my eyes again, I'm in the Sea of the Soul, a world where countless bright lights shine like a nebula.
Velvet, oh velvet.
I begin singing a song, but now that I'm here again, I feel a hint of loneliness. I smile inwardly at myself. What happened today was very fruitful for me. Oh my gosh, can I speak? What happened today was very fruitful for me, though it came with a certain realization. I still don't have anyone in the world outside the Velvet Room that I wish to form a bond with. My lack of a hunger for such things may have prevented me from understanding.
No, that's not quite right either.
Lack of hunger? That's not it. In truth, it was within my power, but I was turning my gaze away from it. After all, I didn't begin this journey only to find the means to defeat that monster. I thought by defeating it, I could see him again.
To think I was unconsciously afraid of something and keeping my distance from it. That is quite a surprise.
The mechanical girl, the young man today, and my old guest all had their own desires and resolve from the start. I should make myself just as resolved if I'm to achieve my desire as well. I will face it unblinkingly and accept it. I will admit that the loneliness in me arose from leaving my old residence. The sick feeling of loneliness will surely torment me and cause me grief forever. But if I harden my resolve to allow for embracing that pain, I'm certain that my yearning heart will yield great power. Bonds, the other half of being alive, along with death. Just as death gives life its shine, I'm sure loneliness will shed new light on the question of bonds. That's when I will obtain the power of bonds in the truest sense. Certainly I will not achieve that miracle alone.
Though I cannot defeat that monster now, I may in time gain the power to truly erase it.
He must have felt that hunger as well. That's why he tried to protect his bonds with his life, leading him into the universe. I smiled to myself again. As one who leads others, I've only now gained the enlightenment about the true meaning of bonds. And at that moment... Wait, what? A single car drifts down before my eyes. Wait, that's the full one, ain't it? Hovering before me like a butterfly fluttering its wings is the card of the Fool. It bursts into pearls of light on my hand.
To think the day would come where I would behold my own arcana and not that of a visitor's.
The Fool. It represents freedom, purity, possibility,
and the beginning of a journey. It may be that my journey has finally truly begun.
Bro, this is so cool. What?
The Fool, Well, I am aware that I still do foolish things.
I give a weary smile and look up. My gaze is fixed on what lies ahead. It's an enormous door that looms like a small mountain in the center of the void.
Please wait for me.
Oh, they show it.
One day I shall surely see my wish come true.
I briskly turn on my heel away from the door, and my walk begins.
Velvet, oh velvet.
My bright song will no longer have mournful undertones.
My master has a large nose.
I have yet to determine a sure path. There's no assurance that my wish will come true. And whether I will truly make some sort of connection with those I've encountered today isn't certain either. But I have hope now. And that is what lets me go on. This time I can head towards the future I desire without losing my way. Round of applause, my people. Round of applause. That was very good, bro. That was actually phenomenal, man. Wow. So does this game not have an end credits? Like, does it not? Like, well, if it does, how do I get to them? Well, either way, like, comment, and subscribe, my people. That is the end of Persona 4 Arena. Overall, I really enjoyed it. This is my first Persona spin-off, and now that I finished it, I can say it was a good time, bro. It was really, really good. Again, I do have negatives about the story as a whole. I don't love the presentation of it. The character perspectives was a cool idea in theory, but in practice, I do have my issues with it. The issue with like continuity, I don't really love, but I'm a Dragon Ball fan, so I mean, I'm familiar with issues with continuity, you know what I mean? I'm more than used to that. But like, you know, it's I don't know, like while I enjoy what the different perspectives bring, I feel like because I don't like the negatives that much is why I don't like it. Like seeing cutscenes, the same cutscene over and over, like makes them less appealing to me. And like having information repeated, even though I already know it, you know, just things like that. I don't love that, but you know. Either way, Labrys was the obvious huge highlight of this. And you know what? Elizabeth was too. I'm actually really happy that they leave these two as the final ones to complete, because I feel like I don't know, I feel like these are the most impactful stories. Labrys and Elizabeth, I feel like they resonate with me emotionally the most. And obviously, let me know how you guys feel, because I think it's gonna be the same way for most of you, to be honest. I feel like these last two stories felt like they had the most effort and heart put into them. And not to say the others weren't great. I really liked Narukami's and Aegis. Kanji's one was kind of silly, but I guess that's in character, I guess. Naoto, I mean, Naoto's was great. My issue with Naoto's is that she kind of, I don't know, how do you put it? Like, it was like too much information, you know? That one was kind of too much reading, but like I still liked it. But you know, either way, that's pretty much it. Except it's not, because, ladies and gentlemen, we beat the first game, but this is Arena Ultimax we're playing, my people, which means we have this. So the next time I see you will be in the Ultimax story, in episode P4, a mysterious guest. This seems like a long story, and luckily, thank goodness, they've changed the structure, so it's a lot more straightforward. It seems like this is just a regular point A to point B story, which I much prefer. So I'm very excited to play this. This seems a lot more up my alley. We're not going to deal with no continuity issues, hopefully. Not going to be repeating information over and over. I can't wait. I cannot wait. But yeah, have a great rest of the day. Take care. Stay safe. And I'll see you in the Ultimax story. I could finally find out who that guy in the intro is with the red hair, bro. I could finally find out, bro. I'm actually more interested in him than Aegis. Sorry, Labrys. Labrys was 10 out of 10, by the way. Everyone who told me that I would really like Labrys, I love Labrys. She's great, bro. Very fantastic character. I really love the fact that she feels like a Persona 3 character, but it's up to the Persona 4 cast to help her. Like, the darkness of Persona 3 gets healed by the positivity of Persona 4. Like, I genuinely love that, bro. That was genuinely phenomenal. I love that. I was weary about it from the start, but Labrys is fantastic. Genuinely a 10 out of 10 character, and she's probably one of the best characters in Persona. I gotta be honest, bro. Obviously, I haven't played 5, so, like, I can't say that for sure. But, like, I mean, yeah. I wasn't even that interested in her, to be honest. But, like, you know, it is what it is, bro. Redhead boy is literally beta P5 Joker. Interesting. Is Zero gonna hate red hair guy? Really? I mean, you guys said I would love Labrys, and you were right. But, like, I'm gonna go into this hoping to like the character. I don't know. We'll see it. We'll see. He looks cool. He looks really cool. So, like, I hope I like him. Anyways, take care. Have a good rest of the day. Stay safe. Goodbye. Well, my people, in 1 hour, the Dokkan OST reaction is going to come out on YouTube, so you guys can go enjoy that. It's probably the best Persona OST reaction we've done, so I hope you guys enjoy that. In fact, nah, I know you're going to like it. I know you will. I know you will. That video is phenomenal. I'm really proud of it, actually. I think it was a great one. But yeah, you guys are going to see that in 1 hour. And yeah, man. I like him, but he's nowhere near as peak as Labrys. Interesting. Interesting. Zero, go to Atlas headquarters and tell them to make P5 Arena, please. Bro said Persona OST to a Dokkan OST. Oh, I meant Dokkan OST reaction is coming out in an hour. That's what I mean. Yeah. You're gonna like and hate him. I think he looks really cool. He looks really cool with his whole like dual wielding swords. Like, I think that looks really dope. I don't know. I hope I like him. Well, I'll see you guys later. Exclamation mark socials. The pinned comment in the chat right there is the VOD channel. So you know, you can go ahead and enjoy that, I guess. I'm gonna be posting the VOD there. I'm gonna cut this up and throw this up on the main channel, of course. He's cool, but there's one thing that everyone hates about him. Don't say what that thing is. I want to discover for myself. Don't worry, he's in the dancing game. Yikes. Okay, well that must be the one thing he was referring to. Surely. But yeah, take care, my people. I'll see you guys later. And yeah, take care. Appreciate you, and goodbye.